Hello YouTube, how are you doing today? It's Pipe Smoking Plumber here today, and I'm going to do a little video with some of Northern Night Owl's Oriental456 that he sent me. So here's a leaf. I'm going to just kind of fold it up a little bit, and I'm going to cut it here in a bowl. So we'll kind of go through the process here. This is just a leaf of tobacco, so I'm just going to cut it as thin, I guess, as I can. Just cut it up so it's interesting. The nice thing is, I think, about this is I don't have I haven't been smoking long enough, I guess, to distinguish the different tobaccos. Obviously, something like Latakia, you taste right away, and had experience with my mixture 965, which is like the tobacco, like the benchmark, some people say, of an English, and then having the Dunhill Standard, which is a milder case, and then getting into the Balkans like Balkan Blue, and you taste a similar profile. So you kind of get to know it, and you think, okay, that's, you just have a taste, whether you like it or you don't. And I like the English blends, I like that profile, so it's good. I know I like Latakia, and you can start to get an idea. For me, I have a little harder time with Virginias and Periques. I don't know why. Maybe my cadence when I smoke, it's a little hotter. And it's neat how different tobaccos smoke cooler or hotter. So the nice thing about this is it's a, so there we go there. Got the tobacco. You get to try a leaf of an individual tobacco and familiar with what that tastes like. I think maybe I'd be able to pick it up more in other blended tobaccos. So what I like to do here, and I've used this, it might not be the greatest method for this, but I usually, and I've got my Morgan cob, which I really like, is I kind of just take regular tobacco and I kind of do it like this, and I let it kind of settle. I don't really do the 1, 2, 3. The other thing I try to do is not push my finger in. I kind of just keep it on top, kind of, I guess, like the Frank method, kind of combination of that. So what I do is I put the tobacco in, but I try to, for a rule for me, never to go past the lid, so to speak. So there, it's kind of packed. This is kind of a loose leaf, and then I do give it a bit of a pat down at the top just to get underneath, and I check. That's a little loosely packed, but I won't go through the cutting of it again. I dropped this lighter in water in it while I was fishing. So that's on the initial char light. Did I mention my tamper? This is for a 45 Colt, nickel plated. One of my friends has a nice gun collection, and I asked him for one of those. He makes his own loads and that, so he gave me a nickel plated shell casing. So I might put a nice piece of wood in there. RP, it should say RIP, but it just says RP 45 Colt. And then maybe just put a nice piece of oak in there and make a really nice tamper. But I really like how it, I guess the width of the tamper, and it's got a nice little weight to it. Okay. Come on, lighter. It does light. There we go. Oh, okay. So that's very light. It smells very light. Of course, it smells like tobacco, which is nice, so there's no casing or anything on it, and you do smell a pleasantly light tobacco, and the taste is crisp and kind of floral, but very, very good actually. Yeah, that is okay. So that's kind of nice to know where the Orientals come in, and it just retrohales through your nose nicely, and is very crisp and clean tasting. Very light, you know, if you don't want anything heavy. Very nice. Well, thank you so much, Adrian, and thank you for this pipe smoking experience. It just takes me farther into getting to know different tobaccos and that, and that is very pleasant. So thank you very much. I could see, you know, kind of getting into blending if I did grab some Latakia and some different things and try. It might be a good experiment. I've got a lot of tobacco leaves here to do that with. So thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll talk to you soon.